Hello guys, welcome to my channel again, and this time I have a recommendation for you, another one, and it's a director. I don't know if you know his name, but you should, and I'm here for that. William Friedkin, amazing director. For me, I would say I call him like the bad boy director. He's a bit crazy. He have a strong personality, and he like scary things. So I really like him for that because he's special and he made special project. So this guy is from Chicago, and he started making some documentaries, and he even make a series with Alfred Hitchcock back in the 60s, end of the 60s, and he started in the 70s. With French Connection, I'm not gonna mention all the movie he made, but I'm gonna mention the main one that I recommend you to watch. So the first one I'm interested on, it's French Connection with Gene Hackman. Amazing movie. You have a race car in New York. This race car has been made without authorization. That's which is pretty crazy because when you see the scene, that could have been very dangerous. I have experienced myself something like that, making a movie without authorization, and we are so far from doing a race car, chase car in the city, we just like went pretending that we're robbing a bank without gun. The bank was closed, but someone scared called the cops, and we have 7, 8 cars of cop, who fall on us like that, and we get in trouble, but it was fine at the end. So I like the comparison with myself, William Friedkin. But if you see what William Friedkin did, that's very, very other level of craziness, and I think they haven't been cut like we did when we were making my movie. So French Connection, really recommended, classic movie. Another one, The Exorcist. I'm pretty sure you heard about it. Very scary. I think it's the if you have to talk about one scary movie, I think it's the top one. Very crazy. Apparently, very weird stuff where they were making the movie. Like William Friedkin, guys, it's crazy, and he touched, like I said, on weird stuff. They had some weird history about the Exorcist. I don't know if all of them are true, probably not. But playing with demon and stuff like that. Might I don't know. It's pretty scary. The movie is amazing. It's great. It's a classic. Following this girl who have a demon inside her and then try to exorcise her. It's just great. I'm gonna not talk too much about the story. I already know it, but if you're interested, just check it out. And if you like horror movie, you definitely have to watch this movie. Uh, we arrive at the end of the 70s. The Sorcerer, amazing movie. No, a lot of people know about it with Rob Schneider. The casting is amazing, and what I like about this movie is like just a simple thing, but the casting he choose a French actor because you have a French in the movie. He chose a Spanish actor, even if we don't say Spanish in the movie, but he took a real Spanish actor to make a Spanish guy, of course. He chose also the American guy, obviously he's American, and you have the guy from Palestine. He's a Moroccan actor, but he do like Arabic style too. I really like that. I really like that they film in different locations around the world, so Central America for real, in the Middle East, in France. Like you can see like very international movie with international casting, and it's just amazing. Have all those gangster. We meet up at some place because they have to escape from the country because for different reason, and they don't want to live in this place anymore. They can make some money, so they tell us if they want to carry some nitroglycerin in a truck, which is so dangerous. And the movie is about that. So a lot of tension. The movie is dark. The music is amazing. The casting is amazing. The location is great. While they were making the movie, they had this scene on the bridge. They said that they could have killed the stuntman and everything. Like I said, freaking is crazy. The movie is amazing. The tension is crazy, and when you have the scene with the bridge, you can just imagine that it was just not kidding. He had a real bridge moving like that. That it was so dangerous. So you can add the tension if you watch it. The movie is amazing. It's one of my favorite one. So definitely, I recommend The Sorcerer. It didn't. The movie didn't have a great success. It came out the same year, and I think couple months of difference. So same. I don't remember exactly, but with Star Wars, and we were at the end of the 70s. The world was changing. It was not so dark anymore. So they wanted something a little bit more, joyful, and Star Wars was announcing the 80s already. So when those movies around the same time, Star Wars won. You have no contest. But many people miss this amazing classic movie. And I recommend The Sorcerer. We arrive in the 80s. We have Cruising with Al Pacino. another another crazy style movie. Al Pacino is a cop, and we have those murders, like those serial killers killing gay people in New York, those SM guys going on some like very dark place. The movie is hard to watch, I have to say, even for myself. But it's just the quality is just amazing. The soundtrack is amazing too. He loved to choose good song for his movie definitely, and I love the soundtrack of his movies. And yeah, the movie very dark, very psychological, and definitely something you never saw anywhere. Pacino is great, as always, and you have this chase, this cop go this infiltrate in with this SM guys and try to find a serial killer, but his mind is not going to do very well after that. So and William Friedkin itself made he inspired his movie. This movie was inspired by real facts, some murder that they were committed uh, with those SM gay guy. I think it was probably at the end of the 70s. The movie is just early 80. So based on true stories, even if the story is a fiction, but something like that happened at that time, and it was not just fiction. Uh, it was based on true fact that Eddie made a movie of that crazy movie. I really recommend. Hard to watch. Have to be ready for it. It's kind of like The Exorcist. It's a different world. It's a dark world in a dark place. But the movie is a let's say is a dark diamond. Uh, like The Exorcist, for example. 85, Live and Die in LA. Same, very underrated. I don't know if so many people know about this movie. Of course, the specialists will say that it's an amazing movie. It's let's say it's the you have French Connection for the 70s and you have this one for the 80s. So and that's great too, because they have a one of the crazy chase scene too. I don't remember if this one had authorization or not, but it was pretty unique too, and just amazing chase scene. Um, it's funny because at this time when they asked for him Friedkin, he was not so bankable anymore after The Exorcist and French Connection, and the Sorcerer didn't make a good result. I don't think Rising did something amazing too. So for this one, they say, "Oh, guys, we were in the 80s, we're in 85. Miami Vice style and everything very pop, and they wanted something very 80s. You, how can I say? The vibe, the cool, the song, and everything." So he said, "Okay, no worries. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." They were like making this comment to him, and they were expecting a certain result. But the guy, like I said, he's a bad boy, and he made his movie, and it dynamites the movie from the inside. I don't think the producer were very happy when they saw the result, because the cop, they are not just cool cops. It's not Miami Vice. They're so cool and everything. It's pretty dark too. They are not very nice guy, and the ending is pretty surprising. When the first time I saw Infernal Affair or The Departed from Scorsese, I'm gonna talk about the movie from Scorsese because I like it even better than the original one. But like the ending, for example, surprised me a lot. But I saw after Live and Die in LA, I was, oh, this thing already been made, something that you don't expect before the end of the movie. It was just amazing. The soundtrack, the same. Again, amazing soundtrack. So I definitely recommend Live and Die in LA. For me, it's just an amazing movie. so underrated. Nobody know about this one. It's a shame. So I'm here for that. Just make it, you know. I want a justice. So it's amazing. Another movie that I like from him. We go in the 90s, 2003. This one, The Haunted, with Guillermo del Toro and Tommy Lee Jones. It's a bit more simple, I would say. It remind me, if you see this movie with the fugitive with Harrison Ford and U.S. Marshall, it could be like a number three, because to me, it just have kind of the same role. He's a guy who like kind of hunt guys. I mean, he's a military. He formed military guys, soldiers, and after he had to chase one of his students. But he gave me the same vibe, but the movie is way more dark again and very straight to the point, concise, and so efficient. You have one of, I think, maybe the best uh, knife scene that I saw ever in any movies. It's just brutal, and the impact is great. It looked very realistic. I think they had a very good training for that. Yeah, very brutal, amazing. It's very good. Honestly, I watched it no few 1 or 2 months ago. It's just great. It's just amazing. So I really recommend too, even if it's not one of his masterpieces, but it's a good movie, definitely. And the same, not too much people know about it. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. And the last one I will recommend from him is Killer Joe with Matthew McConaughey. A crazy movie. It was a um, it was something that they play on the theater, real theater, and he made it a movie. It's a dark, I would say they say dark comedy, but for me, it's not really a comedy. I don't know. It's like more, I don't know. It's just dark and crazy, true. Not something you will expect too. It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty different, and the movie makes you feeling comfortable. You have those this family who wanna kill the mom because they want to take have money for from her, when she die, and they need money and they don't like her. It's very the family. It's totally fucked up. Totally and they hire this guy, which is a cop, but if you pay him, he can kill someone for you and make a good job. He's known for that. That's Matthew McConaughey, and nothing's gonna go the way they want. It's gonna be this cop is gonna become too close from the family, and everything is gonna change. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So I really recommend it. And McConaughey, the casting is great, and Matthew McConaughey, it's really amazing. But like I say, all the casting, it's just for me. That's because just the main character is Joe, and the movie just it's just excellent. Just talking about that, I want to watch it again. I'll probably do it again. So yeah, that was my recommendation of the day. This director is just amazing. Almost had the opportunity to see him in real in a festival, but I was busy and I couldn't go, and it was my birthday, and I really regret it because maybe I will never have the opportunity to see him again. I saw other directors, but next time when I make another video, maybe I would mention that one of my best director, two of my best director, one is an actor too. I saw him in real, but this one, it's a shame. So William Friedkin, definitely an amazing character. He had a crazy life. He had a documentary also on Netflix based on some priest who exorcise demons. Like I say, I like those kind of stuff. So if you want to check it out, you can too. I watch it. It was interesting, and if it's true, it's pretty scary. So yeah, William Friedkin, one of the best director ever for me, not well known for the people from this generation, I think, and not, I don't know. I don't hear so much about him that I wanna, you know, I wanna give my review about this guy. And if you know Nicola Winding Refn, they had an amazing interview together in the making of um, Only God Forgives, which is a very good movie too. And yeah, he's a fan of William Friedkin too. Yeah, that was my recommendation. William Friedkin, crazy bike boy director, amazing movies. So go, I recommend. See you guys next time.